Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Person. And it's Rulin in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Jokic is out there with Weber. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Richmond in at the 2. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Here's Ruland. 5 on the clock. Pass to Simmons. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Arenas can't hit. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Houston. And stolen by Simmons. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. Here's Issel. Fires the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Simmons passes to Person. Simmons against Billups. Simmons looking around. In the corner, it's Arenas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Weber with a screen on Arenas. The 3 kept alive. Weber gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ruland. Richmond with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's good. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Arenas. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Butler against Person. Left side, Billups. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Arenas. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Here is Richmond, following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Weber can't hit.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Butler.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Billups against Simmons. Pass to Issel. On the wing, Arenas. Again, the miss by Arenas.
how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Now, Jokic. Outside to Weber. Traps in the tray. Weber's got 5 now.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Jokic is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Person. Still scoreless. Pass to Arenas. Lets it go with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Richmond with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Simmons against Billups. Shot to stop the run. Outside Arenas. Drains it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 7 points.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Billups. Pass to Weber. Clock at 6. Billups from outside. Issel grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Simmons. He takes it in for the 3. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
Well, we understand Ben Simmons is a terrific passer with great vision. That one is nicely done on the kick out.
Weber outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Cavaliers making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
At the line, shooting 1.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now here's Simmons, still without a basket. And that one's good, Rulin.
Oh boy, in total control of that possession. Ben Simmons, 6'10", point forward. Distribute that rock.
Billups against Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Chauncey Billups. One shot.
Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Jokic. Last game out, 36 points for him. Jokic a screen. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Arenas with the screen for Jones. Pass to Ruland. Here's Issel. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Arenas. The Rockets pull it in. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Kuzma. Hamilton outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Kuzma. Still yet to score. It's tipped. Here's Jones. And Jones sends it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Kuzma. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Jokic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside, Jones. 13 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know, that's a turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Kuzi passes to Rice. There's the drive. And here's Jokic. And so Houston again turning it over.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Great showing for him last season. And a terrific year for him in terms of scoring. How about 3rd in the NBA?
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Chandler's checked in for Cleveland. Heinrich comes in for Gilbert Arenas. Heinrich dishes to Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets leading by 7. Kuzi passes to Rice. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Cleveland moving it around. Heinrich outside. Pass to Whistle. Outside, Jones. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Heinrich no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Good on the shot. Hamilton's got 5 now.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Jones looking for an opening. To the inside. Here's Howell. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for the Rockets. Stephon Castles checked in for Cleveland. .107 left in the first quarter of the game. It's tipped and taken away by Wallace. Pass to Smith. Here's Kuzi. Inside, Hamilton. Rebounded by Castle.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Heinrich. Rockets with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
And so it's the Houston Rockets headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Stephon Castle. Howell out there with Chandler. Then it's Simmons. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Chandler, no good. Rockets leading by 7. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Pass to Howell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Waltz. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Persons checked in for Castle. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Weber. Outside, Martin. Jokic finds Butler. Jokic a screen. 5 to shoot. Now here's Walker. Jacks up a 3. And it's Howell with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside, Walker. Here's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3-ball, too critical in today's NBA.
And it's in there. Weber's got 10 points in the game.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Chandler with a screen for Simmons. Pass to Person. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jokic, 2 points. That one goes. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Martin against Person. And here's Jones. Over Butler. And another miss by Cleveland. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Walker. Here he goes.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Person no good. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Martin against Jones. Pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. Top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Jokic is second.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick with the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, Ben Simmons decides to put it on the deck. He is a dangerous driver.
Simmons against Walker. Weber can't hit.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
Pass to Person. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here is Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Issel. The Rockets pull it in. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Walker kicks to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Rockets lead by 10.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside, Jones. Back to Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston making a switch. Richmond's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Jones. Rockets leading by 8. Richmond outside. Back to Walker. Weber outside. Jokic inside. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Richmond outside. Back to Walker. Pass to Jokic. Issel grabs the board. And so Simmons will bring it up for Cleveland. 8-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going in.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hits the jump hook. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
To the left wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Rockets. Billups comes in for Kemba Walker. Jones checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Howell. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Huerter. Pass to Jokic. Weber outside for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close. The Cavaliers trail by 9, and timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Weber. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Howell. And it's Heinrich in for Jones. Chandler the pass to Arenas. Here's Issel, covered by Smith. To the inside. Here's Heinrich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
And a steady hand at the guard spot. Kirk Heinrich won't beat himself. It really forces you to stop it.
Heinrich taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
What you love about Heinrich is that he knows his role, which is to help orchestrate the offense and stretch the floor with his shooting.
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The 3 from Billups. Arenas grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Person. From deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Person's got 6.
A textbook dish by Heinrich, creating an opportunity for a guy with a good look to score.
Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded by Chandler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Good on both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Arenas with it. A 24-point outing in their last game again.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Heinrich outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Smith.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The 3, Richmond. That shot, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kirk Heinrich.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Herder against Person. Herder on the wing. Nothing on the board. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Heinrich outside. Pass to Person. Beyond the arc. Up again. Rockets with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Herder against Chandler. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And if you were to assemble a first-team, all-second-rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Weber comes in for Josh Smith. And Caron Butler is subbed in for Kevin Herter. That one is no good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
52 seconds left now here in the second. Simmons against Billups. The 11-footer. Simmons can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 7. Weber dishes to Billups. Pass to Richmond. Billups kicks to Weber. Oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Richmond against Arenas. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Arenas has got 9 points. Here's Billups. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And that concludes the first half. Rockets lead by 9. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You know, for the Rockets, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out. And we were right. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Cavaliers.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Chris Webber in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Rockets leading by 9. Butler out there with Weber. Then it's Richmond. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Billups in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And Jokic drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Whistle. Here's Person. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Person's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Jokic with the screen on Person. Butler passes to Jokic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jokic has got 21 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Ruland. Here's Simmons. On deep, Arenas. Jokic grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this team's lead.
And Weber throws it down.
Well, how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Arenas against Richmond. Here's Ruland. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ruland's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Weber, the pass to Richmond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers coming into town.
And for that Thunder game, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
Weber outside. There's the pick. Outside Butler. Outside Phillips. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Phillips has got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Ruland. Jokic defending. Here's Simmons, and they double up Simmons. And here's Arenas outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Butler feeling out of it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Rockets leading by 9. Outside Butler. Pass to Weber. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Phillips goes in. Comes up empty down low. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Ruland. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Weber. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Weber, the pass to Butler. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Arenas. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for Gilbert Arenas.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Weber can't hit. And so Simmons will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Arenas, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for Richmond, and it's Kemba Walker in for Chauncey Billups. To the paint, deflects the pass. Arenas with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Arenas against Martin. A 3-ball. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Butler kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Walker's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Person, that's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How confident is Kemba Walker in the pick-and-roll game? Boy, he's been running this since he got in the league. Look out, folks.
Here's Person outside Simmons. Inside. Now Jokic. He's got 21. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Simmons passes to Issel. It's rebounded by Houston. Weber's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Walker. Arenas grabs the miss. Arenas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
And some nice passing there by Houston. With the fadeaway. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Weber. Jokic has got 23 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
they have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the shot falls short this time. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Person, the pass to Issel. Now Simmons, guarded by Walker, fades away. Count the basket. Simmons got 8.
Well, Simmons' guys always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
There's a good screen. Weber outside. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Walker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Jones checked in for Cleveland. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Jokic is 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Issel passes to Simmons. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Cleveland, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Bobby Jones taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And so Jones nails both of them. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Kuzi. He has yet to score. It's stolen by Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Howell. Pass to Chandler. And here is Simmons. Back to Chandler. Jokic with the steal. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Arenas. Kuzi passes to Billups. Out to Smith. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 6.
And not a huge focus for Smith out there, but that doesn't mean he won't take the 3.
Poked away and stolen by Simmons. Pass to Arenas. Chandler outside. Back to Arenas. 5 on the clock.
over Kuzi.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Arenas.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Phillips passes to Jokic. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Arenas. Back to Jokic. Pass to Smith. Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Howell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Chandler. Outside Arenas. Back to Chandler. Fires from deep. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Arenas. Arenas has got 12 points in just the second half. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Phillips against Jones. Here's Rice. No scoring in this one. The Rockets with another miss. Jones, that's for 2, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Rockets ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Heinrich, Howell out there with Jones. Then there's Person. And it's Issel in at the center. Person, the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Weber looking around. Pass to Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Outside, Jones. Heinrich outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Richmond outside. Back to Phillips. Houston moving it around. Weber, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Heinrich against Phillips. Pass to Issel. And the basket is good. Issel's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Issel's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jones kicks to Howell. Pass to Heinrich. And stolen by Phillips. A floater, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, and this is a crafty move by Phillips, making sure he's in the act while being fouled.
Chauncey Phillips.
Free throw good, Phillips.
And Phillips is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And Chauncey Phillips drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Heinrich passes to Person. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Richmond, and it's Richmond finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Howell. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Weber's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Phillips with the ball. He's picked up by Heinrich. And it's Jokic missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. On the wing, Jones. To the inside. A shot. No good. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Phillips. Now, here is Webber. Back to Phillips. The offensive rebound. Jokic can't cash in from close range. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Heinrich passes to Howell. It's blocked, and they get it back. Person with the bucket. Rockets leading by 4. Outside Butler. Now, here is Webber. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Heinrich passes to Person. Pass to Jones. Here's Person. 16 feet away. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Now, Jokic. Got it. Jokic unfazed by the contact.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Whistle. Here's Howell. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Rockets on defense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Richmond against Arenas. Clock is at 3. Rockets with the rebound. Outside, Phillips. Back to Webber. A fader. Again, the Rockets score.
And that mid-range J of Webber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
And Simmons kicks it over to Arenas. Person, the pass to Rulin. Now here's Arenas. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric, has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
Pass to Webber. And it's Jokic in the corner. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Person kicks it over to Arenas. Rulin the pass to Arenas. To the middle. And that one's good. Rulin.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Webber outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
At the line for one, Chris Webber.
Webber, no good on the free throw.
And how unique is Webber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Person no good. And so it's Webber with it. He brings it up for Houston. They're leading by 8. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Arenas. Down low, here's Issel. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 6 assists now in the game.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Kuzi. Houston needs to get a shot. Jokic, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Webber with it. That shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Arenas against Richmond. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks the layup in.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
They set the screen. Jokic inside, and it misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. That one misses. Rockets leading by 4. Driving in. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And looking so agile on that take. Webber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Arenas against Richmond. Here's Person. Now Arenas. And that one drops.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
From 17 feet away. The Cavaliers shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Oh, the dunk!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. I like to see Webber showing that mental toughness and stepping up for the big shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Arenas against Richmond. And it's off.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Houston, Kuzi taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Simmons.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for your Rockets, Richmond. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2. Kuzi.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So Houston wins it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Chris Webber.